Welcome back to the FPL Fan Show. This is going to be my team reveal, eagerly anticipated. I know. I'm joined, of course, by my chat show host, FPL Prince.
I'm here.
And this is going to be one of those videos where I'm sure we're going to get a lot of comments, so be sure to let us know in the comments about my team. Last season finished just over 8k, a personal best finish. I know, I don't know what I've done, guys, so hopefully I can replicate some of that this season. And I'm going to go into my team here and hopefully reveal some very good assets available. Right, so we look at this.
Let's have a give him plenty of abuse in the comments.
Plenty
by the way.
of abuse. Okay, guys. So I've gone a bit different here, and I want to say this: drafts are changing all the time, but this is my current favourite strategy right now. So currently have Sanchez in goal, rotating with a 4 million goalkeeper. I believe it's Virginia. I need to be careful how I pronounce that one. So the main reason I've gone for Sanchez in goal is mainly because of the 4.5 bracket. That is so important, we feel, isn't it? We spoke about this before on the show in previous videos on the best goalkeepers. We think he's one of the best picks. Brighton's underlying stats are brilliant, and I know they've lost Ben White, but I still think they're going to offer a lot in this season, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Sanchez, it's a pick that speaks for itself. It's a good, solid pick. I would say in Virginia, is that the Everton goalkeeper?
Yes.
Virginia? I think he might go out on loan.
Right, okay.
Everton have just signed Begovic.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay, so I might move him to Ben Foster potentially then. Okay, that's good to know. Good to have an Everton fan for once in our lives, honestly. Okay.
It's the only time you've ever said that.
Yeah, cheers. Right, moving swiftly on to defence, and we have Trent Alexander-Arnold, Lamptey, Robertson, Shaw, and Manquillo.
Oh,
yes, Manquillo. So I've gone a bit different in the strategy here. I've gone quite big in the defence, but really honed in on three in particular, as I mentioned. I think Liverpool triple-up's going to be really important this season. I think they're going to hit the ground running. They have pretty much all of their key players back in pre-season right now. I think Trent is an absolute non-negotiable right now. Robertson's obviously the controversial one. Now, I think he's going to have a big season. Forget last season. Obviously, it was very unlike Liverpool season, and especially Robertson. I'm looking at the season before, and I'm expecting him to find them kind of heights this season. And it's 7 million. I'm looking at the midfielders. I'm thinking he could definitely outscore these midfielders at that price range. And Luke Shaw at 5.5 million. I think he's going to be one of the picks. We've mentioned before about him potentially carrying an injury. If he is guaranteed fit, I think he's going to be another one of the key men in this side. And I think Lamptey, doubling up with the Brighton defence. Again, I'm going all in on this Brighton defence, but I expect decent things from them. Got a bit of a smirk there. And Manquillo at 4 million. I haven't seen anyone right now who's breaking through at the 4 million, so he can just sit at fifth defender. What are your thoughts? Get him over and done with.
I've got mixed thoughts.
Mixed thoughts, okay.
Okay, one thing that will surprise you. I actually really like the Liverpool double up.
Okay.
I actually really like the Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold picks, because I think Robertson, he always goes under the radar, and he's a fantastic player. So attacking. I think Liverpool are going to be much better this year.
Yep.
I think defensively they'll be much better as well. So I really like that. And I think you're right. I think he will outscore most kind of midfielders and forwards in that price range. I like that. What I don't like, you're doubling up on Brighton defence, who have just lost Ben White and potentially will lose Basuma as well. I think you're asking a lot, doubling up on a team that's losing the two key players. I think it's too many eggs in one basket. So I would say that Manquillo, I don't mind. It's
There's
a
no
bit different.
That right now, is there? Yeah.
No, I would say I can't believe you haven't got Luca Dean. Have you?
No, I haven't got Luca Dean. No, I don't know whether that's just a vendetta against you. I'm not too sure. I just think Shaw ticks that box 5.5. I would bring him in if I had the money. I just don't have the money.
It's funny that, actually, because we had the same thing last season where you didn't pick Calvert-Lewin and I did, and he did really well, and then you didn't at the start. So I mean, you go ahead, mate.
But then I did finish 8k.
Oh, I'll just wait. You tell me that. Okay, 8 sacks.
Yes. You know what I mean. So let's move on to the midfielders, and as you can see, gone for Fernandes and Salah to double up. I think this is the best use of the money in terms of the premiums. Salah, I think, is again another non-negotiable. He's a captaincy option in the first 5 of the first 6 fixtures. Always historically one of the best midfielders, and really the only guy who outscored him last season was Fernandes. And controversial character, I know, in the FPL community, but I just think I don't like taking risks at the start of the season, and you can't get much more concrete than him. Penalties, guaranteed game time. Man United got really good fixtures. I'm really comfortable with those two as my premiums in the midfield. And of course, I've got Rafinha. We've mentioned before in previous videos, one of the best mid-price midfielders and probably one of the best value picks this season. So he's going straight in as my third midfielder. Problems. 2 4.5 million midfielders. I know this is where probably my downside right now. Brown, who I think offers good attacking potential, but it's in a Burnley team. How often do they score more than one goal? Like, come on, they're not obviously that prolific. And then Gilmore, such tricky fixtures to Norwich at the start of the season. So I am rolling with some horrid 4.5s, mate. I can tell you're a little squeamish at that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see when it comes on to your forwards. I'm intrigued to see what formation you're going to be playing, because that's the key. But I think if you are going to pick a 4.5 million midfielder, those currently are the best two.
Yeah.
Because I think Gilmore, he's going to get game time. I think Brownhill, he's definitely the best one.
Yeah.
So let's see who your forwards are.
Let's move on to the forwards, because we can talk about some ways this team's going to break up. Gone for Tony, Antonio, and then Watkins. Spoke before, I think Antonio is one of the best 7.5 millions, and you will notice in the team, no Jack Grealish. Mr. Calves himself isn't in the side, just because of the unpredictability right now. So I think Watkins is a great way to get myself into that Aston Villa midfield and strike force. And I think Tony's a great enabler, going to get guaranteed minutes, penalties. Brentford are going to be unpredictable. I don't like taking risks on promoted sides and players, but he does enable the way I've gone with that Liverpool defence. So that's the team. Give me a rounded thought.
Not
a fan?
No, I'm not sure.
No.
I think it needs work. I think the forwards are going to have issues as well.
Okay.
I think Tony, he could do well, but I think people always do this. You know, the Tony for Brentford in the Championship is going to be very different to the Tony for Brentford in the Premier League. And it happens every season, you know. Yes, he scored well last year, but trying to do that in the Premier League is so much more difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think he could be a problem, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That's one of your problem areas. Watkins and Antonio, you can definitely make good arguments for. Obviously, Antonio's also a slight injury issue, but both are quite reliable. I think maybe not on the Calvert-Lewin could be an issue, but I don't mind those two.
Yep.
I think on the whole, you've got some really nice picks in there. But there's one or two I'm just not sure on. What formation would you be playing?
I was about to say, a bit of a mic drop here. I do have 1.5 million in the bank.
All right.
I have a lot of money in the bank.
Money.
I just think I need that money right now just to think about things right now. So that is a big thing. I can change a lot. Tony could go to Calvert-Lewin. I know you love that move. And there's a few bits there. But the formation, annoyingly, is pretty fixed. It's going to have to be 4-3-3 week in, week out, just because I don't really trust those 4.5s. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm putting myself off it. So I think there's going to be changes made, guys. But I like the strategy. I think you guys should all definitely do a Liverpool double defence draft, because I think there's a lot of value there for sure.
If it was me, I actually think you should look at your defenders. Because I think there's so much value in defence this year.
Yeah,
and I don't think
you're money to get Digne potentially.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to be much safer with a good defender rather than Tony.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I think there's a lot to talk about in this team, guys.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's good on the whole. It's good.
I'm not going to slag myself too much, but I think it's going to be really important for you guys to let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on the team. Please be kind, okay? Please be kind, because it's early on in the season. There's a lot to do here. And thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. What do you need to do?
So if you've enjoyed the video today or other videos, make sure you like this one and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us. And obviously keep looking out. We'll have more videos out in pre-season. Keep them coming.
There's so much coming out, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. We really do appreciate it. And we will see you in the next video. Cheers.